Good morning, dear children. Welcome to the first module of chapter Force and Laws of Motion. In the previous chapter, we described the motion of an object along a straight line in terms of its position, velocity, and acceleration. We saw that such a motion can be uniform or non-uniform. We have not yet discovered what causes the motion. Why does the speed of an object change with time? Do all motions require a cause? If so, what is the nature of this cause? In this chapter, we shall make an attempt to quench all such curiosities and to get answer for all these questions. For many centuries, the problem of motion and its causes had puzzled scientists and philosophers. A ball on the ground, when given a small hit, does not move forever. Such observations suggest that rest is the natural state of an object. This remained the belief until Galileo Galilei and Isaac Newton developed an entirely different approach to understand motion. In our everyday life, we observe that some effort is required to put a stationary object into motion or to stop a moving object. The concept of force is based on push, hit, or pull. Let us understand what is force. Force is defined as a push or a pull that cause change in shape, size, or state of motion on an object. However, we always see or feel the effect of force. No one has ever seen, tasted, or felt a force. It can make some effects as change in the magnitude of velocity of an object. That means it can make an object move faster or slower. It can change the shape and size of an object. It can change the direction of motion of an object. Generally, forces can be divided into two, balanced and unbalanced force. Let us understand what is a balanced and unbalanced force. Consider a wooden box. One boy is applying force from left side to right, and a girl is applying the same force from right to left. What will happen to the box? Will it undergo movement? No movement will be occurring to the wooden box. Why it doesn't move? Here the two forces acting are equal and opposite. So here balanced force is acting on this wooden box. What is a balanced force? Force which is equal in magnitude but opposite in direction. Now consider the next case. Boy is moving the table towards right. We can see that no force is acting from right to left, zero force. So here the box is moving because unbalanced force is acting on the box. What is an unbalanced force? If a force is acting from different directions which are different in magnitude. Here acceleration is happening to the box because unbalanced forces applied onto the box, so motion is occurring. Now let us understand the case of frictional force. A ball is being hit, it is moving a distance and coming to rest. And why doesn't the ball goes on continuing its state of motion? It is coming to stop automatically. Why does it stop automatically? Some force is acting opposite to the direction of motion, and we call this force as the frictional force, and this force is helping the ball to come to rest. So frictional force can be defined as an opposite force exerted by the surface on which the object moves. An object moves with uniform velocity when the forces acting on the object are balanced and there is no net external force on it. If an unbalanced force is applied on the object, there will be a change either in its speed or in the direction of its motion. Thus, To accelerate the motion of an object, an unbalanced force is required, and the change in its speed would continue as long as this unbalanced force is applied. However, if the force is removed completely, the object would continue to move with the velocity it has acquired till then. Thank you.